Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do a review of Don't Break the Ice. And it's pretty much going to be a playthrough as well, because it doesn't take long to play. You know, I never owned this. This has been around since the 70s, I believe. Did you ever have a copy of this? You would have been too old, I think.
I don't think so. I think maybe my cousins might have, but
Yeah.
I don't think my brother and I did, no.
Well, this is the Hasbro version. I don't know who owned it before. I wasn't willing to do the research. But let's take a look at what you get. Okay?
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. All right, so it comes with this stand. You got to put it together. It's not hard. Just slap it in here. And the object is to be the last man standing or last person standing. And the rules are to not be the one to knock the penguin. What's the name of the penguin?
What is his name?
So this solid piece, this
Philip.
Philip will go on here, and the way you put it together is that you can put the Philip anywhere you want on here, but we're gonna do it in the center.
Okay.
So it does take a look. It does require some adult assembly to put together. In
Yes.
fact, I think it says on the box.
Let's see if it says on here. Yes, adult, look right here. Adult assembly
Yes.
required.
Because it's ages 3 and up.
So you can play just like I can.
Yeah, 2 to 4 players. All right, and I think this is one of the few games that we have that actually says 3 and up.
Really? I thought we had some that,
We might,
Oh.
but it's not something that I can recall.
would you like me to help you?
It's okay.
Okay.
So that's pretty much. I mean, if you have older kids that want to play this, you would know if they can handle it or not. But you're going to see that right now it's not so bad to put in. Okay,
No,
at some point
it's going to get really
it's
tough.
going to require some
Strong fingers.
finger strength. Okay, so far it's
See, this
pretty
part
easy.
I could do easy. It's when it gets near the end that it's really hard for me to do.
It's the last row
Yes,
that's going to require some adult strength.
very much so. Or a strong
And then
adult,
you need big hands to be able to push this down.
or a strong child, like a 11, 12-year-old.
Okay, so here you can see I'm having to leverage it in. And you need that. You need the friction. The game won't work if it's too loose.
No.
Because the object is to knock out the ice. If you knock Philip out, you're out. So if you're playing with more than 2 players, you're playing with 3 players or 4 players, you'll have to play at least 3 rounds.
Right.
So what I mean by that, in a 2-player game, Julie or I are going to win. It's not an issue. In a 3-player game, whoever knocks Philip down, and it goes in this slot right here, they'll be out. So then the other 2 players will play again. So that means in a 4-player game, one person will be out the second time you play, and then 2 people will be out the third time you play.
Kind of like a round robin.
Yes. All right, so let's get the other camera here. So we're going to play real quick.
I've got my hammer. I'm ready.
All right, let's get this in here.
Okay.
All right, so it comes with 2 hammers, so that means that you're going to have to
Share.
share. And I thought I
Can't
had
see
this.
Philip's face.
I thought I had this even here. I'm doing
Oh my gosh. Star Trek. Or no, Batman?
yes, Batman.
Batman.
Can't have the Batman camera angle
No.
because bad guys are on when it's not even. All right, so I don't know if it even says how to determine who goes first. I don't remember that.
Probably
Okay.
the shortest, the
Let's see here.
youngest.
Youngest player goes first.
That's you.
So it does say that there. It's such a complicated rule set
Yeah, it's really
that
hard.
I couldn't reference that quickly.
You go first. You're younger.
All right, so you can hit any place you want. You don't have to knock out a piece of ice, but I will go right here. Now, it's okay if he falls over. It's when it falls down. At least I think so. Did I already lose?
I don't know. That was the fastest game ever.
Let's see here. Okay, if you break the ice and Philip falls, too bad, you're out of the game. Okay, so I guess I would have lost there. So
All
it's
right.
good that we looked it up.
All right, so I won.
So let's reset it. So you would have won that one. So you got to be careful there. I got too close to
You got too carried away, man.
Philip.
Yep.
All right, so you won that round. All right, so I'll go again. Okay. Yeah, you got to be careful. It's a little loud, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, guys.
So you can see a piece fell down here. I'm going to keep it still here.
Okay, honey.
Whoa.
Whoa,
I don't know my
bud.
own strength. Makes you wonder, well, a 3-year-old, how many times do you have to hit for a younger person to? Because we're older.
I'm still having to hit a heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Woo, I finally got one.
So it's good that I looked it up because he doesn't have to. Oh, it says here, Philip falls through.
Oh, so you didn't, I didn't win.
No, you did not win.
Oh, we could have kept going. Oh, honey.
It's no big deal.
Oh, shooby doobies.
Yeah, let me move these out because it's gonna.
Okay.
It's gonna act as a. You got to push him out, otherwise he won't fall through. Okay, let's take a look how it looks from above.
Oh, gosh.
So you can see here, there's not much ice left. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh, that's not good. So, okay, that time we played correctly. It's amazing, a rule set like this. I could read it wrong.
Oh, look how cute this little guy
yeah.
is.
But then that's why you reread rules, to make sure.
Yep.
Because, you know, it's a game like this, so you don't have to commit to memory. You just reference it real quick.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
That was fun.
But that was good that happened, because some people might think, oh, if he falls over.
Right.
All right, so you can see here, you know, everything's made out of plastic. There you go. All right, so let's take a look at how we review it.
Okay.
And Julie always goes first.
I always go first.
All right, here we go.
It's fun, obviously. This is really fun. The penguin, Mr. Phillip, is very cute. And I'm a big penguin lover. So David can even tell you, I look at them on Instagram and just go crazy. They're so darn cute.
You even got to visit a real
And I got
penguin.
to visit a real penguin once in Chicago. I don't remember the place. Shed Aquarium. That's
Yes.
where it was. I think the components are, you know, they're okay. They're decent. You know, there's nothing spectacular.
Well, they are plastic.
They are plastic. I mean, they're just not.
You know, why did you say they're okay?
I don't know. I guess I just felt like, I don't know.
I mean, it's either this or cardboard. It's better than
True.
cardboard.
All right, so they're good. There we go. They're
Okay,
good.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I don't know if this hammer will hold up.
Well, anyway, the components are fine.
Yeah.
And as David said, you know, you do need adults to help put it together, or a child who's a little bit older, maybe 10, 11, 12, that is strong. They do have to have some strong hands or fingers, because I couldn't put it together.
You could see that I had to use. You had to have a large enough hand to squeeze it together.
Yeah, and I couldn't do that. With my little arthritic hands, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, and that's a good point. So somebody who has weak hands because of medical issues might have a hard time.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to this one here.
What did you say?
So it's fun kinesthetic action. I mean, this gets kids, you know, interested in hitting something without getting in trouble, right?
True.
Other than it's a musical instrument. So it has some science connections with physics, and so it has to do with friction. So you can tie this into the idea of friction and force. Okay, if you really wanted to tie it into that. Could you tie it into science with the plight of the penguins? Yeah, except penguins are usually in the south. I don't know if there's any penguins in the north.
They're in pairs too.
South pole, and I'm sure they float on ice, but they're mostly in Antarctica.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody could tell me if there's penguins in the north. I don't recall if there are.
I don't know.
All right. So, but anyways, you could tie it into science. Most components are quality, so I'm not sure about the hammers, if these will hold up over time. But then what are you going to do if you make them too strong? Because then you could
hurt somebody.
Then somebody can get hurt by it.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're strong enough to last.
Yeah.
And then requires adult assembly. Now it's an annoyingly small box. It took me more time to fit it back in the box
It did.
than it took to set it up and play. Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
without it bulging over the top, and so I'm not
That's
looking
true.
forward to putting this away again. So it is.
You'll do that later.
It's too small. I'll do that off camera. And then so player elimination could be an issue because if it does require, some time to set it up for a 3-year-old, they could be losing patience if they're out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe you do a variant where the game ends when Philip falls through. That person's out. But the other 3 players, you can count how many
Cubes or
cubes that
something.
they
Oh,
knock down.
yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
whoever has the most cubes, because that rewards taking risk knocking cubes out, right?
True.
So if you knock out more cubes, you're more likely to knock down Philip. And if it doesn't happen, at least you got the cubes as points. So you're taking, like I said,
That's
taking more risk.
That's a good.
So that's what I would do. I would say you get points for knocking cubes out, and you
Yeah.
only play 1 round, and not do the player elimination.
Well, you can sure tell who's the teacher in this group, can't you?
Anyway, next here is our rating.
Oh, we busted 6.
Yeah, so this is something we should have had for the boys when they were younger.
I know. I wish we would have. They
Yeah.
would have enjoyed it.
And
They probably still would. And they're 20, almost 23 and 25. They probably still would have fun.
Now, I guess we'd say would not play as an adult. This could be something you could do at a party
Sure.
with shots, maybe.
Yeah. Whoever knocks Philip down has to take a big shot or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Or every time you hit it and you don't hit it all the way through, you have to take a shot. That would be good.
You could almost fill up these ice cubes with shots.
You-
So, I mean, if you think about it here, this is like a half shot here.
yeah.
You could do that.
Make the alcohol last longer.
Well, it wouldn't be alcohol.
Oh,
It
sorry.
would be lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
With
but
vodka.
anyway, so you could, I guess, make an alcohol game out of this. So I'd say 6. You say 6.5, because it would be something you'd play in the mood. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
like, let's play. You'd see it on your shelf, and it wouldn't rise to the top of the list of wanting to play all the time.
No, but I think if our friends with little ones wanted to play it, we'd be like, sure, we'll play it. If
Right.
they saw it on the shelf, I wouldn't say, oh no, I don't want it.
Right,
I
so
would
it's
do
definitely,
it.
it's definitely worth keeping in the collection for the youngsters. And like I said, I think adults, you could make an adult game out of this.
We need to tell our friends in Tucson about this game. I think their boys would like this.
Oh, yeah. I can see this too. For kids that need a lot of kinesthetics, that have a lot of energy, this could help them maybe learn how to take turns. Because I could see a kid wanting to go like this, right?
Sure.
A whole bunch of times.
Sure.
Teaching them to take turns. It might help with that, with some behavior, to teach some positive behaviors. Don't know. But
don't
I
know.
could see that maybe it could be used for that.
It could be.
All right, so don't break the ice. So we recommend this. This is nice.
Definitely. Enjoy.
All right. Thanks for watching.
See you guys later.
Please subscribe and like.
Bye.
Bye.